We have an article posted up on prisonplanet.com and infowars.com titled Holdren Grilled Over Email Controversy. And I'm not going to have time to play the whole clip, but I'm going to play Senator Sensenbrenner bringing this up to him, and watch the rest of the clip up on infowars.com and prisonplanet.com. And we're just going to end the show with this. Then the rebroadcast will begin with all the news and information and calls and guests we had on. We're just out of time for everything else. Al Gore has canceled his Copenhagen trip and leaving the Minion ticket holders in the lurch because he doesn't want to be associated with ClimateGate. I mean, this is a big deal, folks. I don't ever get up on air and start popping champagne. I mean, this is a big deal because we know it's fraud. We know they've been involved in fraud. They're caught covering up the fraud. This is the head UN climate center that cooks the books. This is a godsend, and we need to remember this and keep beating the drum, making the story bigger. All the articles Paul Watson and Kurt Nimmo and Steve Watson and others write and post at Infowars.com. Get them all. Get them out to everybody. Continue. Go to your city council. Go to your public schools. Go to your school board. They're brainwashing your kids. 3 days ago, we broke and put out the UN internal documents, how they've got local brainwashing in every Western country. They are taking over. This is diabolical. Great job with the crew today, by the way. Really appreciate the fabulous job they've done. We're going to go out to the end of the show here with this clip of the eugenicist, White House science czar, John P. Holdren, exposed for the fraud he is. Here it is.
Back to the emails that ended up being placed in the public record. And I don't want to get to whether or not they were legally placed in the public record. The question is whether or not they were accurate. Because if they were accurate, it's profoundly disturbing.
Stop right there. What type of research is Sensenbrenner doing? Day one, Phil Jones admitted that was their emails and they were taken, and that's what they said. We've got the computer program written for fraud. So even the Republicans and Democrats up there are acting like they're not sure. That's the spin. I told you that would be the spin. That is the spin. Go back to them.
Climate change. Now, the data from the Climate Research Unit at the UEA in England is one of only 3 major data sets, but they considerably overlap. And they've been used as a basis for the IPCC report as well as the U.S. Global Change Research Program. And that means that these 2 booklets that were passed out this morning, you know, at best need to have a thorough review in the light of this information that has been disclosed. And at worst, it's junk science, and it is a part of a massive international scientific fraud. Now, Dr. Holdren, you've been in the middle of a lot of this, and I've got a couple of questions based upon your statements before you joined the Obama administration. You gave an interview in August of 2006 with BBC News in the UK. And you said that a sea level rise of up to 13 feet was in the realm of possibility. However, that's 11 feet higher than what the IPCC has estimated over this period of time, which is somewhere between 7 and 23 inches. Now, with respect to the hockey stick theory, which the chairman has referred to, that's been pretty much discredited in the scientific community.
Let's just leave it there.
Yet, in your October
I'm going to start the show tomorrow with that, and I'm going to analyze it piece by piece. Holdren, in this book, written in 1976, says that we would be in an ice age by the year 2000. It was global cooling. We had to have a tax to stop it. I mean, these are just frauds. These are just scaremongers. They know they're scaring. They admit that they're just lying to people to get their global government. Global government's real. World government's real. We were right. We read the documents. We warned you. The establishment told you none of it existed, so you'd stand down and buy the hoax. Stand up, get angry, say no to these murdering criminals. These people want to murder you and your family, period.